the Catholic understanding is based in Scripture teaching, and the Leviticus here is forbidding, obviously, that actions, and then I know there'll be other passages in St. Paul that talk about that. So our understanding is that homosexual acts are forbidden by God, and that they are contrary to our understanding of sexuality and a sin in God's eyes. Sin is one of those difficult concepts because it's difficult only because there's both a subjective and an objective quality to it. There's the fact, and then there's how much the person knows and understands and is free about it. Well, that's why I would say, again, our Catholic understanding is not sola scriptura, and our understanding about moral issues really is based on our based in Scripture, but not totally controlled by Scripture, and directed by the Church's teaching that comes from tradition, from wisdom, and from the Scriptures. So, so we would be able to look through passages like this and say, well, obviously some things were just culturally conditioned, and other things were fundamental teaching, fundamental laws, or for the human good.
Okay.
But even like homosexuality, then I think has to be, the teaching like the Old Testament has to be interpreted in the light of Christ and in the person of Christ. And that, for me it would be what am I trying to say? A openness to compassion, God's understanding and love, and that ultimately only God is the judge of people. And so God's mercy is always present, and I don't look upon them as true and absolute, but within the context of Christ's love and mercy.